Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly forecast for December 22nd through the 29th. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Capricorn. We're in Capricorn season. We're going to see what's happening in the week ahead for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. Using our little Rudolph deck here again and our money deck here again. You guys seem to like that. There aren't a whole lot of holiday themed decks, hence I'm using playing cards. So we're going to stick with these for I guess this week. It's to be the last week, but you may recognize them from last week's reading. Alright, so here is your Monday, Tuesday, your Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then we're going to go ahead and pull a money card for you at the end. So first and foremost, this is very nice, Caps. You've got 6 of diamonds. It's so funny. It's like literally a continuation for you from last week's reading, because your reading last week, it ended with 5 of diamonds, which was kind of like going out into the unknown and feeling kind of concerned or like not too sure about where things may lead, or a sense of lack or financial lack. So some of you really took that advice and you've really been coming into the positive mindset of abundance, because your card here is 6 of diamonds. This would be equivalent to in tarot 6 of pentacles, which is the ideal financial situation. This is give and take. This is flow. This is having enough money to put away for the future, to save, having enough money to be able to treat yourself and have a good time. All your expenses are, caught up. There's no debt. Debts are paid off. So it's the ideal financial situation. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to wake up Monday, Tuesday, and all of that's magically going to be done. But you're definitely shifting the energy to where you are coming into this alignment. You are becoming aligned with this energy. And some of you are going to see it in non-financial ways. You may feel like people in your life are beginning to step up more. Or, maybe you always feel like you're giving. You're going to see other people are stepping up and giving to you, or there's a fair flow or give and take. So you're going to begin to see that energy is shifting around you, and you're going to begin to see that you're feeling more in tune and aligned with abundance, with that free flow of in and out, like, money coming in, money going out, money coming in, money going out, having that flow, right? Coming out of the feeling like, oh my goodness, there's no money coming in, but keep having to pay out, like having the flow of in and out. So it's a very, very positive card to start off the week with, especially since last week it ended with some concerns. It seems like you all were on top of that and you really worked through that energy, because you've got this really abundant energy starting this week off. Your Wednesday, Thursday is you have King of Hearts. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign. You could be dealing with not Capricorn, excuse me. You are Capricorn and you're not a water sign. You may be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, right? Not necessarily, and that whole thing is complicated as it goes, because it could be their moon, it could be their rising, and we don't always know people's moons or rising sign, when we're walking around throughout the day. But you might be dealing with a water sign, some of you. If you have water in your moon or in your rising, your water aspects could be coming to the surface right now and can be very helpful with your goals and things you're trying to do or accomplish. But overall, this is just an energy having to do with generosity and balancing your generosity. So Capricorn, this is kind of like a continuation of this card here, because we talked about that flow, right? We talked about the give and take, the flow. King of Hearts or King of Cups is going to be a very generous king. But he's also very smart. He's not going to get taken advantage of, right? Like if he's generous, he makes sure he knows all of the factors of the situation, and he makes sure to give the appropriate amount. He's very generous, but he's nobody's fool. So this could be something you all are kind of mastering. Capricorn, some of you maybe have really given a lot in the past and you got burned. So then you came into a time where you said, well, you know what? Now I'm not giving anything to anybody. And you completely and totally closed off to keep from getting burned. And that may have ended up blocking your abundance. But this is the week where you are getting that flow. You're getting the balance. You're getting the right the right medium, like just the right in between. Some of you may be receiving generosity from someone, somebody who's coming in and helping with an idea or investing or giving you some kind of a gift. I feel though, Capricorn, something is happening for you where you feel like you are paying a karmic debt, or a karmic debt has been paid. So say maybe someone was really nice to you in the past and you appreciate it, and things are beginning to get better for you now. Maybe they're not exactly where you want them to be, but they're headed in the right direction, or they're headed in a better direction. I feel you're going to have an opportunity to either pay that person back, whether you owed money financially, you're going to pay them back and get it off your back and be done with it, or you're going to do something kind for them, or you're going to be in a position where you're able to return the favor. Or maybe you've already been doing this over the past couple of weeks, but I feel something is happening this week where you feel it's done. Like you feel like that's it. I've fulfilled my obligation. I fulfilled my responsibility. I've paid my due. You know, I've paid back what I owed. Whether this is a financial debt or an energetic debt, or you feel in some way something has been owed to you, then, if the energy is reversed, then it could be like you're feeling this week that debt has been repaid to you, right? Like whoever owes you, whatever's been paid to you, whatever you owe to somebody else, it's been paid to them, whatever the sense is, whoever is the one owing, I feel there's a sense of some debt being paid, something being in balance, something being clear, and being able to move forward with closure and peace of mind and peace in your heart. Okay? Very, very positive energy. Next we have here, Capricorn, the 8 of Spades. Because your energy is so positive, I feel it's very unlikely that this is going to apply to you. I feel like it's more so somebody that you're dealing with. Okay? Now, when 8 of Spades comes up, it would be equivalent to what we see in tarot as the 8 of Swords. And when the 8 of Swords comes up, it's somebody who feels very stuck. It feels somebody who is very, very like they're afraid to move forward, right? They're in a lack mindset. But we already know, Capricorn, you were in danger of falling into a lack mindset last week. Some of you pulled out of it. A lot of you pulled out of it, it looks like. And you're in this place of, this positive flow. So I feel that as far as that King of Cups lesson about when to be generous and when to not be so generous, I feel someone is testing that end of the week. This might be how it's happening, where you feel the debt is paid, is you might be letting somebody know that, your debt to them has been paid. You've done all that you can, right? And like the rest is going to kind of be up to them. This person might also serve as a mirror to you. Like you might be agitated with this person, and you might look and say, I'm tired of this person, needing things, or I'm tired of this person not taking action. I'm tired of this person not, taking responsibility in their life. They got to get up. They got to do something. And you might be drawing that line with that person, that you need to get up and do something. And this is a way in which you're keeping yourself from being taken advantage of. The way that this person is a mirror for you, I do feel, Capricorn, a lot of you in a much more positive mindset. But I feel the universe is trying to show you and say, look, the same way you see potential in this person that they're not living up to, or they're not reaching for, even though you might be in a good place and even though things are improving for you, you could reach much higher if you gave yourself permission to do so, if you gave yourself credit for the gifts and the abilities that you have. So ask your angels and guides to help you. What gifts and abilities am I not seeing? What possibilities lay out before me that I'm not seeing? What have I not given myself permission to, have the courage to go after, right? It doesn't mean that you're as bad as a place as that other person, but you might see that person and say, man, this person has potential to go so far in life, but they want to sit there and feel sorry for themselves. You may not be sitting and feeling sorry for yourself. You may be busting your ass. But the universe is saying, look, if you could see your potential, you wouldn't have to bust your ass so hard. You'd be able to get much farther, much faster, and, you know, work smarter, not harder, right? Again, it's not as an insult. This is being said with love. So ask your guides to help you see what is the potential, or what are the ways in which you've not yet tapped into your own potential. But I do feel some of you are having someone in your life who's playing victim, and you're like, look, I feel good that I've been able to help you up until this point. I feel good that I've been able to, you know, pay back, you know, whatever I feel I needed to pay back, but come on now, don't milk it. Don't milk it now. And this is the way in which you're learning that assertiveness, to where you can be a generous, giving person, but at the same time not be taken advantage of. And I think that's been one of your biggest blocks and one of your biggest fears in being successful, is having people come up to you, having people needing stuff from you. And so once you've mastered this, then how much quicker are you going to be able to have that abundance come in? Speaking of abundance, let's look at your money manifesting card, your affirmation here. And please, my dears, be sure to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks they may resonate with you more. They might give you little extra tidbits of information that could be helpful. But let's see what your money card is for the week here. We have intuition. So Capricorn, some of you have been really working hard to manifest this intuition. This is confirmation for you that it's coming in, and that not only is it coming in, you're going to be able to use it to get ahead in your abundance, in your finances, in the things that you're trying to manifest. I see the butterfly there, so definitely that's jumping out at me as transformation, transition. A lot of you are going through really big changes. And I encourage you to look at this card and see what's jumping out at you and how the symbols are speaking to you, and make this general reading a little bit more personal in that way. To see her walking with that, you know, bowl on her head or basket on her head, that is something we can look in different ways. We can look at it and we can say, oh, she's found a way to work smarter. She's found a way to make this journey easier carrying this on her head. Or you might look at this and say, oh, you know, she's got to think of a better way that she could do it, or there's got to be an easier way to do it. However you want to look at it. If you're looking at it as a positive or a negative, it can be a message of us to, again, working smarter, not harder. So that's the confirmation of that message for me. The shells here, like the seashells, those to me are like treasure. I think of like an oyster shell, like a shell, like opening up and there being like pearls inside, like treasures, or you know, abundance around you that you might not be seeing, that you might be able to access along the way. So it's just some things to think about. But let's see what your manifestation affirmation is here. My intuition guides me to people, places, and jobs that I enjoy. We talked about that last week. Maybe some of you were having an issue with the job situation, but here you have an affirmation and manifesting things that you enjoy. My intuition guides me to people, places, and jobs that I enjoy. You can say this affirmation as many times as you want throughout the day, but I really suggest you say it out loud the first thing when you wake up, and say it out loud the last thing when you go to sleep, each and every single day and night, because it helps reprogram the brain. As the brain is shifting from the conscious to the subconscious, or vice versa, it's helping plant that thought and reprogram your brain. Okay, my dears, be sure to watch your moon and rising videos. Like I said, watch the love videos. Love videos are in the description. The channeled messages are in the description. And be sure, my dears, to watch your 2020 forecasts. Those are going to be popping up around the time this video gets posted. So make sure that you watch your forecast for 2020. Private readings will also be going up soon. Make sure you're keeping an eye out for those that announcement. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I'm wishing you a fabulous week, my dears. Take care.